Hey, good day, all. I'm sorry about my voice. I'm going to say that right out so that you please forgive me. I think it's the allergies. Allergies are going crazy early here. So please forgive my voice. But I just do want to wish each and every one of you a very beautiful Testimony Tuesday. Thank you so much, all of you who stuck in there through the fast, who did all that you had to do for you, for God, for the group, praying, meditating, singing, giving your testimonies, sharing your experiences, and all that and more. So thank you for sticking in there. And we broke our fast with a breakfast on Sunday. So that was nice. As a church, we fellowshiped together and we had breakfast. And that's how we broke our fast. Me personally, I'm going to be continuing this journey in my own way. For my health, for personal growth, because from this whole experience, I truly got so much more than I usually do with intimacy in God and with God. I felt closer to God, and I want to become even more close to God, and so many other things, other aspects. I definitely want to implement with a fast of that nature. So it will be continued for me because it was a beautiful experience. I got to check off quite a few things on my list, and I'm confident that I will be able to check off some more. I had many blessings through this. It was challenging. I did have and face some challenges, as you learned on some of the videos that were shared from my pastor, Pastor Hanson, and myself. We stated some challenges and also the great benefits and the great blessings that came out of this fast, this intensive, beautiful fast. So as we continue, do share your experiences and what resulted from the fast with you. We still want to hear your experiences. Well, I'm going to get right into it. Today is Testimony Tuesday, and I'm not going to share all of me, but I'm going to share somebody else's story as well that I came across on Quora. I love these stories because they show us that there's still kind people and sweet and generous people in this world that are selfless and not selfish and will share their time, their love, and their extraordinary nature with others, and not all bad things and bad people exist. So I love to hear these stories, these true stories. This one was, I give credit to a T Cannon from Asia or Europe, US, Australia, and they were talking about the fact that they were flying from Los Angeles to Michigan with their first child, or her first child, who was about a year old at the time. She said that she was 26 years old and it was their first time flying alone with their daughter, who had several ear infections, or ear infections frequently. I'm sorry. And on this trip, the pressure was causing her daughter some distress. And I can relate to this because when I flew with my first biological daughter for the first time, she had some ear pressure and discomfort. And I thank God she did not get totally out of control, but she was very irritable. And she was little, so she could not speak or voice her concerns. But we knew it was the ear. And thank God for great neighbors around us. They were very hospitable and helpful. So yeah, I can relate to that. So she said the pressure from the ear and so forth was causing her daughter some distress, and she was inconsolable. She said she tried to comfort her as best as she could. She rocked her, she kissed her, she hugged her, but nothing worked. And then all of a sudden, the man sitting next to her said in the gentlest of voices, can you imagine? Ma'am, can I hold her for a while so you can have a little break? I turned towards this voice and saw a handsome young man in a United States Marine Corps uniform. He was African American and he was so sweet and polite. I thanked him and said, yes, thank you. He was so good with her. He was patient and unflappable and genuinely filled with kindness. I quickly used the lavatory and sat back down. He played with her for a little while and gently handed her back to me. He told me I had a beautiful baby and he went back to his book. I will never forget his face and his actions of goodwill. What an angel he was. And she pretty much appreciated what he had done. So they're great people in this world too. And we have to give them the pat on the back and the recognition like she did when we do see and meet these people, because we hear only about all the bad people and all the bad things that are going on out there. So let's recognize the goodness in people and let's spread the love of Jesus to others and to others that need it, right? Doing good. I also came across this quote and thought this is perfect to go along with what I just saw. So doing good for others should never be a duty. It is a joy that increases your own health and happiness as well as the other person's. What a testimony. This Easter, my children, they made little tokens for the pastor, even without me saying to do it. And I was like, wow, that's so sweet. And then they made little tokens for us as they usually do. And my older daughter, biological daughter, she said, oh, now I can end my fast. She had gone on a fast from noodles because she loves noodles. So she said, you know what? I'm going to give up noodles for Lent. So I was like, oh my goodness, growth. And when you exhibit these things around your children and speak to them about the things of God and the kindness in the world, and not to be naive that there are people who will try to trick them and manipulate them and hurt them as well, but they are good people out there and there are good things that they can do, and to teach them about Jesus and all surrounding his life and his legacy and all that he has done for us, you will in turn see the goodness and the kindness portrayed in your children as well. Don't neglect to give them that foundation. Whenever they go astray or they might go out there and not do the right things, they will always come a time that they will remember those things that you have instilled in them and what God has meant to them, what they've learned about him, and they will come back there, right? And remembering that God will bless them and he will be there for them when no one else is. So don't give up on your kids. Don't give up on instilling these values and morals with them and in them so that they too can understand the true love of God and how to spread it amongst their friends, their peers, their loved ones, their families. Okay? All right. God bless you all. Happy Testimony Tuesday. And please share your testimonies, not only about your experience on the fast, but about anything. Any testimony that you can share for someone else to have hope, growth, and see that there's goodness in the world, see what God can do for you, please do share it below in the comments area. God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed Testimony Tuesday. Take care now. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me if you like what you hear. Share, like, and comment. We love to hear from you. Take care now.